Hi students. So in our last presentation we have seen hydroelectric power plant. So just overview. So we have seen various components. So this is just overview. Inside a hydropower plant, reservoir, then intake of water, then dam, control gates, then you can see your penstock turbine attached to generator. Then this is outflow of water which is leaving the turbine, transformer, powerhouse, and finally the power line. So this is just overall various elements or components of hydro power plant. Again you can see here intake, then this is the penstock through which water is carried away from the reservoir to the turbine. Then this is the draft tube where water will, after bombarding water to turbine, it will leave from draft tube to this tail race. Then generator, powerhouse, transformer, and the transmission lines. This is just overall structure of generator that we have seen already. Turbine connected with generator. Then power of hydro power plant, that is calculated by using this formula. And these are the advantages. There are many advantages as compared with steam power plant, and these are the disadvantages. Initial cost of the power plant is very high, then it takes longer time for construction of dam. Generally such plants are located in hilly areas far away, so particular geographical site is required for hydropower plants. So from load center they require long transmission lines, and there are losses in them which will be more because long transmission lines are there. Then power generation by hydropower plant is only dependent on natural phenomena of rain. So therefore at the time of drought or summer session, the hydropower plant will not work because there is a ample amount of water is not available in the dam. That's why power generation is not up to the mark. So these are the various disadvantages of hydropower plant. Now let us see gas turbine power plants. So till now we have seen steam power plant, then hydro power plant, and now let us see the third one, that is gas turbine power plant. Now contents of this presentation are introduction to gas turbine power plant, then general layout of gas turbine power plant, then major components of gas turbine power plant, then working of gas turbine power plant, application of gas turbine power plant, and finally advantages and disadvantages of gas turbine power plant that we are going to see. So this is our agenda of this presentation. Now let us start with gas turbine power plant, various components and then working principle. So you can see here there is a fuel supply to this combustion chamber. So there is a fuel wall before combustion chamber which will supply the fuel to this combustion chamber. Then there is compressor which will provide air, pressurized air to this combustion chamber where combustion of fuel will take place, and this combustion chamber will provide hot gases of the fuel to gas turbine. You can see here, and through this gas turbine there is a exhaust of gases or exhaust emission, and this gas turbine is coupled with generator. Here you can see there is a reduction gear. Since gas turbine produces large speed, reduction gears are mounted here. So this is just a overall construction of gas turbine electric power generation. So now you can see here compressor and gas turbine are mounted on the same shaft. So air is compressed or squeezed to high pressure by using compressor. Then fuel and compressed air are mixed in a combustion chamber and they are ignited. So here you can see for this combustion chamber there is a intake of fuel through this fuel wall, and the compressor will supply pressurized air to this combustion chamber. So inside combustion chamber there will be a combination of fuel and compressed air, and that mixture is ignited which will produce hot gases. Now the hot gases are given off which spins the turbine wheels. So now these hot gases which are generated at the combustion chamber, that will impart on the turbine blades, and the turbine blades or the turbine will start rotating. Now most of the turbines power runs the compressor, part of it drives a generator or machinery. So now you can see since compressor and gas turbine are mounted on the same shaft, most of the turbine runs compressor. Getting? So this is just a overall construction of gas turbine power plant. Then fuel such as oil, then natural gas and coal is burned inside combustion chamber. So instead of using the heat to produce steam as in steam turbines, gas turbine use the hot gases directly to turn the turbine blades. So we have seen in case of steam power plant, uh, the heat of coal is used to convert water from steam, and this steam is bombarded on the turbine. So in case of hydropower plants, the pressurized water from the penstock is bombarded on the blades of the turbine, and in case of gas power plant, the heat of the gases that are directly bombarded on the turbine blade. That is the difference. So for each power plant, the turbine will be different, since it has different applications. The turbines for each power plant will be different. So instead of using the heat to produce steam as in steam turbine, gas turbine use the hot gases directly to turn the turbine blades. So the turbine blade should have sufficient strength so that it will withstand the temperature of hot gases. That is the difference between this turbine, which is used in gas power plant, and other turbines. So now gas turbines has three main parts, that is air compressor, combustion chamber, and turbine, that we have already seen. Air compressor, then combustion chamber you can see here, and this is the gas turbine. So now let us see one component one by one. First of all, air compressor. The air compressor and the turbine are mounted at either end of the common horizontal axle, that is shaft, with combustion chamber between them. So I have already told you that air compressor and the turbine that are mounted on the same shaft. Then gas turbines are not self starting, and a starting motor is initially drives the compressor till the first combustion of fuel takes place, and later part of the turbine power runs the compressor. So initially we require some power or some motor or some source to run the compressor, since the turbine don't have the motion. So initially we require some power so that compressor's working will start, since gas turbines are not self starting. Then the air compressor sucks in the air and compresses it, and thereby increasing the pressure. So this was about air compressor. Then about combustion chamber. In the combustion chamber, the compressed air combines with fuel and the resulting mixture is burned. So inside combustion chamber we are having mixture of fuel and compressed air, which is at high pressure, and inside combustion chamber we will be having ignition of fuel plus air. Then greater the pressure of air, the better fuel air mixture burns. So in order to increase the efficiency of gas thermal power plant, we should have greater pressure of air, so that there will be maximum ignition of fuel. Then we can achieve maximum efficiency of this type of power plant. Then modern gas turbine usually use liquid fuel, but they may not use gaseous fuel or natural gas or gas produced artificially by gasification of solid fuel. So generally they use liquid fuel. Then in case of turbine, the burning gases expand rapidly and rush into the turbine, where they cause the turbine wheels to rotate. Hot gases move through a multi-stage gas turbine. So like in steam turbine, the gas turbine also has a fixed or stationary and moving rotor or blades. The stationary blades guides the moving gases to the rotor blades and adjust its velocity. That is the functionality of stationary blades, since they will guide the moving gases, hot gases. The shaft of the turbine is coupled to generator or machinery to drive it, that we have seen in the figure. Turbine and generator, they are coupled with each other on the same shaft. The next is application of gas turbine. Gas turbines are used to drive pumps, large pumps, compressors and high speed cars. Gas turbines are used in aircraft and ships for their propulsion. They are not suitable for automobiles because of their very high speed. So generally gas turbine produce very high power or very high speed, so they are not suitable for automobiles. Then in case of power generation, like used for peak load and as standby unit, gas turbines are also used. So when there is a demand at the time of peak load, gas turbine can be used. These are the various applications we have seen. Now advantages of gas turbine power plant. Storage of fuel requires less area and handling is easy in case of gas turbine. So the cost of maintenance is less. It is simple into construction and there is no need of boiler, condenser and other accessories as in case of steam power plant. Then cheaper fuel such as kerosene, paraffin, benzene and powder coal can be used, which are cheaper than petrol and diesel. That is the biggest advantage of gas turbine power plant. Then gas turbine power plant can be used in water scarcity areas, so where water is not available at that particular place, water on gas turbine power plant can be used. Less pollution and less water is required. So generally very less water is required and there is a less pollution. So about disadvantages, 66% of the power developed is used to drive the compressor. Therefore, the gas turbine unit has low thermal efficiency. Since compressor and turbine are mounted on the same shaft and turbine drives the compressor, hence larger power is required. Then the running speed of the gas turbine is in the range of 40,000 to 1 lakh rpm, and the operating temperature is as high as 1100 to 1260 degrees centigrade. So for this reason, special metals and alloys have to be used for the various parts of the turbine. So as I already told you, the hot gases from the combustion chambers are imparted on the turbine blade. So the turbine blade should be withstand with that particular temperature. So for that reason, special metals and alloys are used so that it will withstand to this particular temperature. Then high frequency noise from compressor is objectionable. So since the rotating speed is high, so there is a high frequency noise from the compressor, and that is a problem, or that is the disadvantages, because there will be a noise pollution since it creates a very high noise. So that was about gas turbine power plants. So up till now we have seen steam power plant, then hydroelectric power plant, and third one is gas turbine power plant.